All right. Let's see. Is it going to capture my face? 1, 2, 1, 2. Hi, how's it going? All right, welcome back. So today, Monday, Monday what? Monday, March 10th. Wow, it's probably been a while since I made one of these videos. Okay, so I have created the company page, right? So you can create a company through the page. Actually, that looks more like something like this. So if I click if I click create company, what it's going to do, it's going to go scrape the company website and then create a company profile. And the reason why we're creating a company profile is because we want to understand what this company is. What does this company do? What are the KPIs, key performance indicators, right? So when we have digital workers working for these companies, how do we know that they're effective, right? We could just be another AI platform that offers AI agents that are generalized. But if we truly want these to work for companies, we want to be able to understand that company, hence us being able to create a company profile. And when we finish creating that company profile, we then go ahead and create a workspace profile, right? So the next page actually would be that, let me actually just pull this up. I will make a screen share later, just because it's a lot easier for you to see what I'm talking about. But if you just look here, we'll go to, hope I don't slip and drop it, but you'll see the page change. You kind of, let's see, hopefully it changes. It will, oh, there we go. So that is the create company profile. So, so that's the create workspace profile. So the way we create a workspace is we go in here and it's literally a page that says, hey, do you want it to create simply? And so once you have a workspace, the workspace will look something like this. We'll go back to the previous page where you can see all the workspaces. So here it's going to load all the workspaces, which should take a little bit. I'll show you once it's done. Oh, there it is. Finished. So those are the workspaces, right? And so the last piece of this was actually adding portfolios. And so portfolios would include something like company. A portfolio is basically a product, project, or service that that company offers. And so portfolios exist within workspaces because work is done to help that company achieve its goals based on the product, service, or project that that company offers. So the reason I have this here is so that I can actually erase some of these and keep this. So on this side, we have social autos, right? So social autos are more or less, digital workers that work through your social media accounts. Now, this can be broken up into social autos for, posting content to Instagram, DM, so a receptionist in your DM who can qualify, for example, new leads coming in, or can be able to not just qualify. Ooh, look at these. Those are the portfolios that we created today. So that's for the portfolio page. Oh, that looks amazing. I'm gonna make a screen share later for this. I wanted to make this video actually simply because I want to erase my board, and this took at least like 10 days to do. The business accounts, getting messages, sending messages to WhatsApp specifically, that is working. Now, for that, I had to integrate it into the concepts which I'm talking about: company, workspaces, portfolios, workflow store, right? So we do have a workflow store. I will make, like today probably, I'll make a longer video about these because I have the pages working now. And so now I want to combine those pages with actually like work being done. And the work that's going to be done, for example, is creating social media images and posting them to the companies that I have social media accounts for. Also deploying receptionists of the social media accounts to the WhatsApp numbers and to, for example, like I'm probably not going to work on the Instagram one today because it's probably going to take me all day probably to work on just getting like Instagram posting to work for different social media accounts based on what those social media accounts do. And so, but the other thing that I actually successfully did was get the research workflow to work, which is that, it's a multi-agent workflow where they go research, use a bunch of tools, and then compile a research document for you. So, what's on the board here now, if we look down here, I hope you can see it through yeah, you can see it through. Okay, you can see it through the reflection. So, what's down here, right, is basically me working on getting digital worker templates with resources, right? So remember how I talked about like we get links here, and then these links are the ones we use to be able to scrape the website of the company. And once we scrape the website of the company, then we actually go ahead and save that as a resource that we can reuse later. Now, for workspaces, we use files, or we can use those same links to create the workspace. And that's actually why you see here, it says like use files and use no files to create a workspace, right? And so when we're creating a portfolio, right, your project, service, or product, it's actually created based on the files and the URLs that you provided us. This seems very long and complicated, but I try to make it as easy as possible to bring your company into our platform without necessarily having to take so much time to build into it. Now, since we're in the beginning stages here, I will have to meet with companies individually and actually onboard them into our system, right? Because it's not just enough to do this. There's going to be hiccups here, right? One of the things is that I built this by myself, right? And so one of the things is that there's just going to be a lot of random little things and bugs here and there that I have to figure out and fix. But the big thing for right now is actually to say, okay, let's get, so Facebook integration is added. Google is also added through Google login. And N8N is also integrated. So what I'm going to test in the next few hours is posting directly from like our front end to the back end to N8N using the Facebook access token to be able to actually make sure that the user can get their images posted to the social media accounts that are part of their Facebook, Instagram, Facebook and Instagram. And so I was going to erase this, but for posterity, I wanted to be able to make a video that kind of explains not only the progress I've done, what is the point of that progress, where are we going next, and what should you expect. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.